Hey, Philadelphia! Roger Courville here. Welcome, National Speakers Association, and quit calling them webinars is kind of the hook. But let me ask you this. What do people think of when they think of the word webinar? More importantly, what do your prospects think when the word webinar comes up? Well, if they're like most people, actually many, if not most people have had an experience with a lame webinar or 17 where somebody just talks over PowerPoint. And when one of the things that we know as professional speakers is that one of the places that we create value isn't just the content delivered, it is also the experience that someone has. So one of the most frequent questions then that comes up is, well, what should I call them? Well, I'll answer that here in 2 seconds, but let me say this. I don't actually care if you call them webinars or not. But by the time we are done with our time together upcoming here with your chapter, you're going to have strategies for understanding where it fits in your business, when to use them, when not to use them, why you're actually smoking something if you're not using web and video conferencing as some part of your business model, regardless of whether or not that is webinars or something. Here's my answer to that question. When somebody says, what do? I say, well, I do keynotes, training, coaching, consulting, and I do it on-site or online. And then I follow up with a question. Tell me more about what it is that you're looking for. What are you hoping for your audience to get out of this in terms of what they think, feel, and do? 2 things. One, I want to bring the conversation back to the subject of value creation, not webinar. And I want to change the point of reference so that what they're thinking inevitably when they say, well, do you do webinars? More often than not is, can I hire you for cheaper because I'm not paying travel and you can sit there in your skivvies and not have to pack up, right? That's usually what they're thinking. So we're going to talk about where and how it touches down in your business model. We're going to talk about technologies and what's the right kind of thing, what's the wrong kind of thing. What are the biggest mistakes that professional speakers make when approaching the subject of webinars in terms of technology, positioning within your business, sales and marketing tactics. And I promise this one nugget will be worth all of your time and your money to come to the NSA Philadelphia chapter meeting where we're going to be talking about all this stuff. I'm going to give you one nugget to put in your terms and conditions that I promise you will make you $1,000, or I'll eat my own skivvies. How's that for a promise? I literally had somebody come up to me after our time together at NSA in Washington D.C. at the national conference last July, and say, you just made me $10,000 with that one idea. Okay, so that's my promise to you, and I'm sure hoping that I don't eat any skivvies. Roger Courville here. Come shoot me a question if you have one in advance. I will see you with National Speakers Association in Philadelphia really soon. Take care.